I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, this isn't Balatro. What is this guy playing? And that's where you're wrong. This is Balatro. I exclusively got access to the new 1.1 update from Local Thunk. Obviously, he took some creative liberties. You know, taking creative liberties from Supercell. I don't know. Maybe old boy's washed, but you know, we'll see. Also, speaking of washed, yet again, took a shower. I know what you're thinking. Focus shock. Really? Like showers? You're not only a YouTuber, but you're a gaming YouTuber? Like those two things don't really mix, and that's where you're wrong again. Now I'm cool with being the trendsetter, but it's gonna be meta, I promise you. This is not my normal deck. What I was the real reason why I'm playing Clash is because this weekend, probably a solid 3/4 of my waking hours this weekend, because I was playing the Doc Spectred win streak challenge, were either A, spent playing Balatro. I probably spent like 14 hours playing Balatro this weekend, or B, editing Balatro footage for YouTube. So I'm just not really in the mood to play Balatro today. So I figured I'd hop on the Clash train. Something that I've been finding fun with this game, because I suck at ladder because all of my cards are underleveled, is I go to the casual 1v1s, and there's this little button up here that not many people know about. I feel like it's just a randomized button, and I make Clash Royale give me a random deck, and I see if I can win with it. And most of the time the answer is no, because not only am I a crappy player, but sometimes you're given one of the worst decks ever seen. Like this may look bad to some people, but like to me, this is one of the better decks that has been generated with the random deck generator. So like I also don't have too many evolutions, so like that kind of doesn't help, because if I go, there's a lot of sweats in casual 1v1s for some reason. I go against people when I'm playing just goof cycle that the game gives me, and I go against people playing like meta RG and like log bait, and I'm just like, why aren't you playing ladder or like ranked or something? You go into casuals where you should be like brewing goof shit, and you're playing actual meta decks. And I know right when I say that, we're going to be matched against somebody that's playing like all spirits and then like battle healer or something. But it would be really funny if we played against like P.E.K.K.A. log giant spam, or log giant P.E.K.K.A. gob giant spam or something. Skeleton king. Okay, so if we're thinking meta, I'm just going to go goblin gang at the bridge. I don't like those. Actually, that was kind of meaningless. It just fueled the Skelly King. Skelly King, Royal Delivery. Is that Mortar? I don't know if that's Mortar. I don't know enough of, like, the niche-er, maybe meta picks in this deck. EQ? Is this guy playing a randomized deck as well? Hello? Skeleton King? Tesla. Evo Tesla. Okay, the Evo Tesla just has to be because of the event that was already happening. It just has to be because Evo Tesla is like free for everybody right now. Don't get a hit. Oh my god, that bat got a hit. I'm actually gonna freak out. I'm gonna Skelly King those ball breakers because I think that counters them. Smash like for almost not getting any damage. Wow, dude, I'm recording a Clash Royale video. Like, I say smash like all the time in my Balatro videos, and people are probably just like, hey, what a cool, quirky guy. But everybody who's watching for Clash Royale is going to be like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. I know where you got that from, and guilty as charged, you know? I'm a Ken enjoyer. I'm a Ken enjoyer. Have been for a long time, you know? Even when I fell off of Clash Royale for a long time, I was a Ken enjoyer. He's a good commentary YouTuber, man. What can I say? Okay, he's just going to EQ the Goblin Hut. That's very fair. Bro said oops. Why did bro say oops? I feel like that was a good play. Is he BMing? He's probably just BMing. Okay. Kind of timed the Royal Delivery badly, but I'm not going to say shit because I would also time that shit really badly, so we got a little bit of a hit. Apparently Valkyrie is going to take her sweet-ass time, so I'm not going to allow that to get any damage. We can EQ here. That's fine. Get rid of the Tesla. Get some fat, stinky damage on that Royal Ghost. I'll pop the ability. I'm also playing on an emulator, so like I'm not used to all of the like the hotkeys that I have to be dancing around with. We'll play a Royal God. Play an Evo Valk just to get all that stuff pulled in. He's gonna play an Evo Tesla. Okay. Royal Ghost to defend the gang instead of a delivery. This might be a bad time. It's actually like almost assuredly a bad time, but I'm gonna put my Golem in the back, and we'll just see how that goes for us. Spoiler alert, not well, because this Royal Ghost is just gonna take my entire tower, which is not so fun. Okay, now we have a Golem push though, And I don't remember what spell. They have EQ and something else, and I don't think the something else is going to be good enough to take down our push. Yeah, it's Royal Delivery. I think we're chilling. We'll put an Ice Whiz in the back and just hope that this Golem gets some fat damage, which it's looking like the Golem might actually just clean up here. I'm going to keep pressuring with a Valk here. Guys, how do we feel about Golemites getting buffed? I'm not going to lie. I saw that, and I almost shit my pants. Like, maybe it's not that big of a change, but, like, Golemites doing that much more damage seems really good for Golem players, because as it stands right now, they do, like, literally nothing. And with the damage buff, they're essentially just going to be another Golem, which I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Golem didn't need the help. I mean, sue me if I'm wrong, but, like, I feel like Golem did not need the help. Again, I'm like a garbage player though, so maybe somebody with like more experience than me in my comments can be like, actually Golem needed all the help. This is a really healthy design choice. But yeah, all right. Also opening lucky drops. All right, let's switch deck every time. I feel like that's kind of funny. What is this? Heal Spirit, always sad to see. I like to drag the Evos to the Evo slots, even though I don't have the Evos unlocked. I don't know why I do that. It's just, you know, kind of fun for me. I don't know. Minor Ram Rider is a good combo. I like the Poison Log thing that we have going. Zappy's pretty sad to see. RG is like kind of busted though, and then we have Diddy Cage. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. Can I call it the Diddy Cage if it's not Evo? Because it doesn't pull things in. I feel like I can't call it the Diddy Cage. I don't know, chat. I don't know. All right, well, I'm just going to aggro with a Ram Rider. Probably a bad play, but we'll see what they respond with. Probably a Building or an E-Wiz is a pretty damn good counter to that. That's fair. That's fair, chat. Let's put down the Gob Cage just to not take any damage. This Heal Spirit's going to piss me off, dude. Heal Spirit's like the worst card in the game right now. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a low-cost card, so, like, it's not because all low-cost cards are good, but, like, damn, dude. Heal Spirit just feels so bad. Barb Barrel there is fine. Takes out a little bit of our push. Yay! Evo! Oh! Goody! Evo E-Dragon Bowler. I'm out of Elixir. This is what we in the Clash community call not bueno. I'm gonna drop a Stinky Poison here. That's gonna do jack shit. And then this Evo E-Drag is just gonna take my entire tower. And by take my entire tower, I mean take almost none of it because the poison there was like actually not throwing. That's kind of surprising. Okay, we're just playing against Lumberloon. That's sick. Lumberloon with E-Wiz, is that a thing, or is this guy just like a mid-ladder menace? I feel like that's a mid-ladder menace thing. I feel like Lumberloon with E-Wiz is like not a thing that people do. All right, I'm gonna keep pressuring because this Gob Cage feller is kind of just dropping fat damage on everything. So we'll put a miner there. What else? Sorry that I shuffle my cards. I was gonna say it's a Magic the Gathering like habit thing, but I just do it with like every card game. I don't know why I shuffle my cards frantically like that. I've done it like ever since I started playing Clash. I don't know. Smash like for probably undiagnosed ADHD. I don't like saying that because like, you know, it kind of detracts from the people who like actually have it if I don't have it, and I also don't know if I have it, but it's one of those things where like, hey, if I had it, you know, I maybe wouldn't be too surprised. Anyway, I don't want to go in with anything, but he's kind of just not defending this I-Drag, so I think I'm just going to put a Royal Giant here and then put a Miner down, and we'll drop a fat Stinky Poison for whatever else he decides to back this up with. Okay, the RG is going to get like no damage, but I feel like that's fine. Actually drop Heal Spirit for the first time in the game, follow that up with a Log. Bro froze. I feel like that was a bad freeze, but I guess we'll see. I would really love if one of those Zappies could connect to the I-Drag. I think they did, actually, because otherwise my Ram Rider would have actually just gotten fried. We're still going to take, like, all the damage in the world. Bowler didn't get another hit, which is really cool. Let's put a Miner right here and then follow that up with a Heal Spirit, I guess. This I-Drag is, like, kicking my ass, dude. I don't love that. Wait, get another hit! Minor Poison takes it out. Minor Poison takes it out. I'm the best gamer of all time. Best at Clash Royale to have ever been seen. Okay, to be fair, I said that deck was like kind of goof shit at the beginning. Yeah, getting Royal Giant Miner was like kind of nutty there. Ram Rider also helped, but it was just like a bad matchup. All right, E-Barb's sick. I'll collect. I don't know why I'm collecting all my rewards. Y'all are not like interested in that whatsoever. I say as I continue to do it anyway. Yeah. All right. Also, chat, if you're, you know, what the What is this? Okay, this is doable. Usually it's the spell combos that like screw you over in these random decks, because sometimes you just get like Earthquake Freeze and then you're really sad. But like this is not insanely good, but the you know, the spells are there, so we'll run with it. I'm not expecting much, but we'll run with it. Also, if you're a Balatro viewer, sorry there's no Balatro video today, but also let me know if you want to continue seeing Clash, because Clash is like the only other game. Good luck. All right, I'll hit him with that. I'll hit him with that kissy kissy emote. Yay, another iDrag player. I love it. I'm just gonna rush the bridge, and we'll see what he has for this. The latest firecracker of all time. Okay, that works. I'm going to put an Ice Wiz in the back, and then I'm going to put a Furnace here. He's going to Rage the Eagle, and this is not going to be a fun matchup. This is not going to be a fun matchup. I think it's very doable, but this is not... I'm going to be having, like, almost zero fun while I'm defending this. Okay, we get some Elixir. We have, like, a decent counter push, but that's also, like, my entire tower in that lane. And they're just going to log the... Goblins. Let's put down a Berserker. Berserker's gonna connect. That's actually like fat damage. Like Berserker's a meme, obviously, but like if you can get it on the tower, like it's, you know, for 2 elixir, it does some fat damage. It's not bad. Okay, it is kind of bad, but like if you're almost never getting it on the tower is the issue. But like if you can get it on the tower, yeah, this is just indefensible. Like I don't know what the game wants me to do against this. I'm gonna put goblins down against the Golem. I'm going to put a miner here. It's going to take all the jump damage in the world because I timed that so badly. It's going to get logged, which I didn't see. Perfect. Yeah! I love Firecracker, by the way. Firecracker's my favorite card in the game. So is Golem. Good game. At least he hit me with the good game. You know, I can respect that. I don't like getting shit on in this game, but like getting shit on in this game, then getting hit with the good game, you know, it's like in movies where the two protagonists are like fighting, but like the main protagonist wins and they knock down the other protagonist, and then they reach their hand out and they're like, hey, good fight, and they like pull the other protagonist back up and the other protagonist starts smiling and shit. That's what it feels like in this game. The goobers where you say good game at the end of the match and they say thanks when they beat you instead of saying good game back. If you're one of those people, I hate you, and I hope you... I can't say that on YouTube. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Anyway, if you're a Balatro viewer, let me know if you want to see more Clash videos. But yeah, love you guys. Catch you later.
I try so hard to be the bigger man. You left me scarred.